guys, what's going on? Uh, I'm here playing PlanetSide 2, and one of the main things I want to talk about today is massively multiplayer first-person shooters, and what I like about those. Mm, well, my favorite thing about these games is the expanse. A lot of guys they don't like the expanse. They just want to shoot. It's about the KD. It's about how many guys you can shoot, and there's nothing wrong with that. You want to get straight to the shooting. Some people they don't have the time to invest in massively multiplayer shooters. A lot of times, sometimes you got an hour or two. You just want to jump on. You want to shoot stuff. I'm a shooter. I understand that. Been playing shooters for a very long time. And then sometimes, I end up spending a weekend playing massively multiplayer first person shooters. And the two on console that I've played, that I've seen, the two that I played, Dust 514, I played for a very long time. It's a, it's a shooter connected to Eve Online on PC, but the game Dust is on PS3. And, the server shut down a few months back. I believe back in May, the server shut down, and it's been down for quite some time. I haven't played, and oh man, I haven't played Dust since like January. But massively multiplayer shooters, to me, bring more to the table when you're talking about first-person shooters. There's a lot of first-person shooters out there. There's the ever so important Call of Duty. Everybody has to get the next Call of Duty. Call of Duty's coming out this year. It's like playing Madden. There's been a Madden every year for as long as I can remember. And Call of Duty has kind of stepped into that, as well. There's a Call of Duty every year. There's a different battlefield every year. There's Halo. Halo has at least the integrity to skip a year or two, but there's a Halo all the time. There's different types of shooters. From Destiny to the Division to Call of Duty to you know the different types of shooters that are out there. But massively multiplayer shooters are primarily on PC. They're not on console often. Like I said, the first one I played was Dust 514, and now I'm playing PlanetSide 2. It's even more expansive, much larger maps, continents even. Uh, Customization is something that you will see a lot of in massive multiplayer shooters. Now, a lot of shooters will say, "Yo, we have customization," and they do. They have, great graphics. Call of Duty, Titanfall, Battlefield, great graphics. They have, customization, different weapons you can use, different, suits, different play styles, but not in the sense of what a massively multiplayer FPS is. They this game in particular, and Dust was the same way, but this game in particular has different roles for every type of player who wants to play a shooter. Whether you want to be a mech, as you see me healing here, I'm repairing this mech, and now I'm deploying a turret, because I'm an engineer and I'm dropping ammo, repairing vehicles, repairing mechs, repairing planes, trucks, tanks, because it's a different role. In PlanetSide 2, I play the engineer. And that's what you do. You repair stuff and you bring ammo to the battle, make sure everybody keeps ammo so they can keep firing. And then you have this ability to deploy a turret to give support, suppressive fire. There couldn't be a better role in the game to me personally as a player. And that's what massive multiplayer shooters bring to the table. They bring the ability to play your way, and still be an asset to the field. It's not about being just like every other shooter player out there. It's not about being, having a higher KD. The large percentage of the players that play massively multiplayer first-person shooters care less about their KD. I mean, look at what's just going on in this small area of a larger scale battle that's going on. We can't care about KD. There's more important things taking place. There's objectives to take. There's guys to protect and get back into the fight. There's positions to hold and defend. And players who play these type of games, they focus on that. They really do. They focus on doing those things during battle. So in these shooters, you have all these roles, you have all these abilities, you have all the things you can do, and the ultimate goal being controlling the battlefield, controlling the area, controlling space, and having fun in general. You know, shooting each other, blowing each other up, and all kinds of stuff. You have a plethora of things you can do, and it's not about KD. KD is a nice stat. And let's talk about KD for a second. Let's talk about kill death ratio, right? It's a wonderful stat. It started as a statistic you can go off to base your performance, your skill, and it became a a what's the word I'm looking for? It just became the number one thing that every player goes off of it to compensate for, lack of skill. And when I say lack of skill, I don't mean they're not skilled players. Having a good KD is skill, but it's not in massively multiplayer first-person shooters. It's not everything because you can have a great KD and lose every single battle. And that's the thing about massively multiplayer shooters. It's not about the KD. It's about fighting the battle. It's about winning the battle. The battle of this corner, the battle of this road, containing an area, the battle of defending a post, the battle of taking a post. It's about winning battles and therefore winning the war. And no one around me right now cares one iota about my personal KD. They want to know where the ammo is. They want to know why that truck is on fire and why you haven't fixed it. Somebody needs to get on that ASAP. They want to know why we just lost this truck and now they can't spawn in. Why are you not suppressing this road I'm about to cross? It's about your role on the battlefield. It's about what you do, what you bring to the table, what makes you a great teammate to have on board. Why are you even worth talking to? And they're not talking to me about my KD. They want me to suppress those buggies coming down the roadway trying to run guys over. That's what needs to happen. That's what's important to them. Why is there no fire on this tank? And why is this tank running over our guys? When they on the battlefield, they want to know what you're doing and what you're going to bring to this battle that's really going to help them out. And if all you're capable of is shooting the guy in front of you, that won't help them in the least bit. That's not their focus. That's a great thing to be able to do. And the thing is about KD is everyone can shoot. Every single role on the field has a rifle or a missile launcher or a rocket launcher or of some sort, noob tube, you name it's there. Everyone's shooting, everyone's launching bullets the other direction. It's about more than that, and that's what's different about massively multiplayer shooters. The customization is there, the different types of weapons conducive to your playstyle, multiple adjustments and ways to fight the battle, like in placing this turret. Now, this turret, once I actually get on it, it can make a difference in the battle as far as pushing the troops forward and understanding that. A lot of KD players, they don't understand that. They don't understand what needs to take place and why you're in placing a turret. This guy's jumping on the turret. He's got no skill. He's got no gun game in quotations. No gun game. He's not shooting with a rifle. So, but did you die like that? That's the question. Did you die? Is what other players doing making sure you stay alive, making sure you don't die? Is that happening? Because if not, then what they're doing is useless to what you need to take place on the field, on the battlefield. Placing this turret again to get in position to keep suppressing the enemy. And shooting, it's a fundamental, basic fundamentals. It's not everyone tries to play it up as, oh well, he's got gun game, he can shoot. Yeah, so can the rest of the other 1,000 dudes on the field. What else does he do? That's nice. You wear a helmet. Great. What else you got? At the end of the day, your ability to fire bullets in the direction of the enemy is as basic as, going to the bathroom. It doesn't carry any weight when it comes to massively multiplayer shooters. Now, yes, you have to be able to drop bodies. You have to be able to drop guys. You have to be able to stay alive, and that is a skill. But it's like tying your shoe after you played for so long. Like it comes natural. When I first log on to any shoot, I need to know where the fire button is, where the aim down sights button is, and the movement controls, and what my other buttons do. And after about 3 minutes, I'm shooting. Now, what makes me different? than every other shooter playing the game at that point. Nothing about my shooting ability is any different from any other player. It just isn't. And that's why you see a lot of players migrating slowly to massively multiplayer shooters. They go to these shooters because they're searching for more than just run and shoot in a 50-meter box. You know, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. If I can log on after work and I'm tired and I just want to chill and play a match or two, I can log on to a game like Battlefield and have at it. Right? I can shoot, and and I'm good. And after that, I go to bed, and no consequences, no ground gain, no ground lost. You just play, and that's great. But for those players who want more, which a lot of players do, you feel that emptiness. Like it's like playing story mode on any of these shooters. When the story mode's over, you feel an emptiness. You feel a large emptiness, like, ah man, this could have been so much more. We could have done this. There's always what it could have been. Where with massively multiplayer shooters, there's no limit to what takes place or what could go on. You can do plenty and continue to do different things repeatedly over and over. You come up with different ideas, different ways to approach different maps, and the maps evolve not because the maps actually change most of the time, but they evolve because of what the players do on the maps. Tactics evolve because somebody came up with a counter.